Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff GrantMEDIA, and once again today I am joined by
300 million Hazel.
300 million Hazels. That's a lot of Hazels.
Hazel Sophia Grant.
That is her name. And today's real user review that Hazel Sophia Grant and I will be talking about are the Flint and Tinder 10-year hoodie. Now, Huckberry did send me these two hoodies for free. Yes, there are two. I do have a black one here as well as the rust one that I'm wearing, but all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry, private publication. They will see this when you do.
He shared it with me.
Hazel is the only one that gets to see this prior to it going live on YouTube. Now, I did say, yes, I have a black 10-year hoodie and a rust 10-year hoodie. Both of these are in a size medium. So why do I have two of the same hoodie in different colors? Well, in my initial conversations with Huckberry, I said, hey, these are some of the items that I would dig. You know, I would like the black or the rust, and you know, here's my sizes and some colors of the options that I would like. And they sent me both. I said I like the black or the rust, either would be cool with me. So instead of sending one, they actually sent me both. So Huckberry, thank you very much. I'm very appreciative for you sending me both the rust and the black hoodie. Now, I have been wearing the rust more as like my bumming around, if you will, hoodie. This is the one I've been throwing on when I go out to walk the dog in the morning. And the black I've been wearing as like my go to work. So now let's do a quick spec rundown of the hoodies. The Flint and Tinder 10-year hoodie comes in at $128 USD. It is available in 8 different colors. This hoodie is American made. It is a 23-ounce fleece from South Carolina. The zippers are from Georgia. The twill tape is from Philadelphia, and they're cut and sewn in Los Angeles, California. And the reason this is called the 10-year hoodie is because this has a 10-year guarantee on it, meaning that the zippers blow out, a hole wears through it in the next 10 years, it is going to be fixed or replaced for free. That is part of the baked-in price point of $128 for the hoodie. And of course the hoodie is American made, so that is another reason it carries a higher price tag. Now normally when I do these reviews, I do the negatives, the points of note, and then the positives so I can end on a positive note. But just like all the other Flint and Tinder gear, I actually don't have anything negative to say about either of these hoodies. They've both been really, really great. They've both been wearing really, really well. And I'm gonna get into, again, a little bit more how I've been wearing them and the temperature ranges, but I don't have anything bad to say about either of these hoodies. I mean, even after wearing these, I did wear these quite a bit. I've had them for a while now. I've been wearing them pretty extensively, and they both look great. The black has not been washed. The rust I washed, I think, one time, and it still looks basically like the black. It looks basically brand new. But I do have a couple points of note. And the first one being this inside pocket right here. It's on the left-hand side right here, and you can definitely feel it when you put your hands in the pocket. Now, I did find it a little annoying for the first day or so because I kept putting my hands in my pocket, or if I was patting to make sure I had my keys or anything on me, you can even feel it through the outside of the pocket. So I thought I had something in there, and I kept trying to find it, but there's nothing actually there, but it's just a little bit thicker, and you can feel it through the inside of the left belly pocket. And that is something that is by no means a deal breaker, just something that I kept noticing the first day or so until I got used to it. And then once I got used to it, now I had to think about it. I had to make sure I wrote it down to think about it because I don't even notice it when I'm wearing the hoodie. The next point of note is the thickness of the hoodie. At 23 ounces, it is a pretty thick hoodie. And I really only mention the thickness of the hoodie as a point of note because generally most hoodies that you buy today are incredibly thin. They have almost no warmth factor to them at all. Most of them are more, dare I say, long sleeve hooded t-shirts as opposed to hoodies. So when I got the 10-year hoodie and I had like a little bit of thickness to it, I was actually like taken back like, oh, I've gotten a real hoodie. This is the first real hoodie that I've gotten in I can honestly think back to about 10 years, 12 years from the last time I bought a fairly decent zip-up hoodie that had some weight to it that I can throw on to walk the dog and just wear that and be warm enough. Because prior to having the 10-year hoodie, my walk the dog outfit looked more like this. And I was able to swap all of that out for just this. Which is gonna lead me into my next point of note, which is the temperature range. I've been wearing this in just this with maybe a pair of pants from about 40 to 55 degrees, or then just this and maybe a pair of shorts from that like 55 up to some of the 65 degree days. And now for the positives. And my first positive is something that I just mentioned in my points of note, that this one hoodie took the place of both a pullover hoodie and my jacket. So I was able to ditch the bulk of what I was wearing in the morning to walk the dog and just put on one 10-year hoodie, and I'm still plenty warm and I still have plenty of movement. And then when I get a little warmer, I ditch the pants and put on a pair of shorts with the hoodie, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable just like that without having all of that extra bulk on my body. And the next positive is something that is in the name of the hoodie, the 10-year hoodie. It comes with a 10-year guarantee. So if anything happens to this hoodie, I can get it replaced or repaired for free at no extra cost to me. So not only is it American made, but it has a 10-year warranty in it. And honestly, the hoodie has the feel and the thickness of one of my all-time favorite hoodies, which is my Carhartt 860. That hoodie is probably pushing 20 years old. The 10-year hoodie, it has a 10-year guarantee, and it wears like a sweatshirt that I have had for the past 20 years. So I feel like even though this has a 10-year guarantee in it, this is going to last me far more than 10 years because it definitely has the feel and the durability that I find in my super, super old Carhartt 860. And I say that this is the closest thing that I have ever seen to the Carhartt 860s from the early 2000s. So 10-year warranty on it, but I think this is going to last me for at least 20 years. And the comfortability of the 10-year hoodie is crazy. These things are so incredibly soft and cozy on the inside. The fleece lining on the inside is great. It just feels really good on the skin. And wearing these sweatshirts either to walk the dog in the morning or to work all day long, they're very, very comfortable to be out moving around or even sitting at my desk editing for hours on end. And not only are they comfortable, I think they look pretty damn good as well. I mean, I am an incredibly handsome man. So my general distinction has been, again, my bumming around more or less hoodie for the rust colorway, and the black is the one that I've been wearing to work because if I'm wearing this walking the white dog or laying on the couch, the black was gonna get covered in white dog hair pretty quickly. So I've been using this more for the at work, and that's helped to keep it clean of dog hair pretty well. Now I've also worn the rust one on a trip that we took earlier in June. Took Hazel to the Cartoon Network Hotel, but they did have fire pits and they had an outside amphitheater. They had a blow up television screen. They were playing Cartoon Network cartoons, and we were sitting outside. It was supposed to be a very, very warm weekend, but Canada caught on fire and all that smoke came down and basically blocked out the sun. So it was at least 10 degrees cooler that whole weekend than it was supposed to be. So intended on playing in their outdoor splash pad, swimming in the pool, going down their slide. We were at the indoor pool and in the hot tub, and then we were outside at night. I was wearing my Flint and Tinder everyday jeans, and I had on my Flint and Tinder 10-year hoodie, this rust one, and I was completely fine to sit out there for like an hour and a half because we were playing some of the games. And then we were sitting there for probably 45 minutes watching the cartoons that they had playing. So we were chilling. I was, drinking some waters and eating some snacks, and Hazel's drinking her apple juice. And, I started off cold, changed my clothes, and then I felt completely fine, totally comfortable. It was probably, I'd say, in the high 60s, but no humidity. And I was chilly, put the sweatshirt on, felt completely fine. So I was not only lounging around in this around the house, but I took this and wore this on vacation, and I was completely fine, and I thought it still looked good, lounging around outside, watching some cartoons on the big screen with the mini me. So all in, do I think that the Flint and Tinder 10-year hoodies are worth $128? And the simple answer is yes, I definitely do. Now these are American made, both materials and cut and sewn in Los Angeles, California. You have a 10-year guarantee on the hoodie. As I said, this is the closest thing to one of the most durable and long-lasting and one of my favorite hoodies of all time, the Carhartt 860 that I've had for almost 20 years. I feel like this hoodie is going to easily last me 20 years. The zippers, they feel solid. The materials are solid. Even the cordage that I keep playing with is very solid. And the aglets on the end of these are actually metal. They're not the little plastic wrap. All the materials are incredibly comfortable. Everything feels solid construction. So I definitely think that these hoodies are worth $128, and they're definitely worth you checking out one for yourself because I am so incredibly satisfied. I have two. I'm basically set on hoodies for the rest of my life. Even when these things are gonna get looking ragged from me wearing them way too much, I'm going to continue to wear them because they're just incredibly comfortable. As soon as it starts getting cold out again, I'm definitely going to swap back into these and probably ditch a lot of my hoodies that I've had just laying around because why do I need all of those garbage hoodies when I have two really, really good, comfortable ones that are going to last me pretty much the rest of my life. So if you're thinking about getting a Flint and Tinder 10-year hoodie, I definitely say pull the trigger and grab one. They're worth your money. I'm so incredibly satisfied with it. Basically, all of the Flint and Tinder products that I've had, I've been incredibly satisfied with. I did start off buying not one, but two of the Flint and Tinder flannel-lined wax trucker jackets, and I fell in love with them. I absolutely love those jackets. So I paid with my own money for two of those jackets. I liked it so much I bought a second. And the Flint and Tinder stuff, which is an in-house brand of Huckberry, has been so incredibly great. The durability of the products have been great. The comfortability of the products have been great. I have not been let down yet. And I like it so much that I'm probably going to end up picking up a lot more Flint and Tinder gear in the near future because the season's going to start changing soon. So I'm going to need a couple more shirts. Probably going to need some more t-shirts. I'm going to need some button-down shirts. There's a couple button-down shirts that I've been eyeballing. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.
Actually, he actually just lays on those carpets over there behind the cameras.
Usually he lays on the carpet, but it's so hot today he's laying on the concrete because it's cooler.
Yeah, because they're really, really cold.